So Luke Hendrie, how disappointing first was that defeat at the weekend at Cheltenham?
Yeah, obviously to lose any game was disappointing. I thought it was quite tight again, like a lot of our games have been this season. Fine margins again, but obviously disappointing. Just got to move on quickly now and really try and attack the games over this next busy period that we've got coming up.
The manager talked after the game about just not taking your chances and that this has been like the story of the season. Is that something you'd agree with?
Well, yeah, but then obviously we've not kept loads of clean sheets as well, so it's kind of a little bit of both, really, to be honest. So, yeah, I mean, it's obviously something that we need to improve on. Is both sides of that. So yeah, and hopefully we can do, because I know we've got good quality, especially in forward areas.
And it feels sometimes, I think, maybe for the supporters, that you seem to be on the cusp of cracking it, and then there's a couple of really bad results. Is that how it sometimes feels? You think, oh, we're nearly there, but it's just not quite right.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously we had a good period in November, and you're just thinking, oh, like hopefully we can just try and kick on. But yeah, obviously we've had a couple of disappointing results since then. But I'm still remaining positive, and I know what we've got in the dressing room, and the togetherness can never be questioned here in terms of the playing squad. I don't know, obviously, like people think, oh, he's just saying that, but it generally is. Like, it's really good, and we are together. I've been involved in situations before like this where like little fractures occur and it becomes difficult, but that won't be the case here, and we're remaining positive. Yeah, it's been a tough first half of the season for us, but we know what we've got in there, and sometimes it just, you never know what's around the corner.
So there's a genuine togetherness still, despite the position in the league?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, like that's probably been built from pre-season, and obviously the players that the manager's brought in, and the atmosphere around the place. And yeah, obviously, like I've just said, it's been difficult, but you know, things in football change quickly, and hopefully that's the case.
There was a strong team put out in the Central League Cup game in midweek, an 8-0 win. I know it was a Central League Cup game, but does scoring goals in any competition help when you're trying to get the ball in the back of the net in the league games?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's habits really, I suppose. Even if you know, just like the winning habit. Obviously, it's good, and obviously a lot of attacking players scored goals as well. So hopefully that can give confidence with us going forward.
Why do you think there's this issue with the home results? It's all season without a home league win. You go back to last Easter, I think, without any home league win at all. And yet within that, I think most people would say there's been some really good performances. Why do you think you've not been able to cross the line and get that 3 points at home?
Just fine margins. I've said that a lot of times this season when I've done interviews with this season. I think the last time I spoke was when we played Swindon, and again, like fine margins. We ended up coming on the right side of the result that day, and a lot of the times we've just fallen short just through fine margins. Obviously the games are won in both boxes as well, and that's probably an area where we need to improve. But again, like for me, there's been nothing in a lot of the games this season, and although we've played well in sometimes you might be better off playing worse, but then guaranteeing the results. So again, it's just sticking to the beliefs of the manager and the coaching staff, and us as players just sticking together, and hopefully that can change.
Bromley at home at the weekend, a chance to put that right though, and it is the last home league game of the season, so the only chance to get that home league win of this season in the 2024.
Yeah, I mean we look forward to every game, and Saturday's no different. Obviously a big game, and yeah, we'll be going out and trying to win, and hopefully we can do that.
Do you look forward to the busy Christmas schedule? It's a time when footballers work, don't they?
Yeah. No, I mean it's I've been doing it for quite a while now, so you just get used to it. And but yeah, it's a busy period for us. Obviously, it's more like play, recover. You don't train as much because obviously the amount of games that you've got coming up. So it's important to get the rest in as well. But then obviously when you do have the time with your family, to try and enjoy it as much as you can as well, because obviously it's a time where if your family's been away, everyone comes back together. So yeah, it is a little bit different, but still you want to try and enjoy it as much as you can with especially with your family.
Do you just go onto football mode when like everybody else is on holiday mode and Christmas mode? You're just thinking, right, okay, Carlisle tomorrow, is in Salford, training this day, that day.
Yeah, well, we're training on Christmas Day, so it'll just be like a normal routine for us. It might be a bit strange travelling on Christmas Day, obviously with no traffic, so I suppose that'll be nice. But yeah, no, you literally just, well, for me anyway, like the focus is on the games, and obviously the big games that we've got coming up over this period, and yeah, hopefully we can try and get some consecutive wins. That would be nice.
Yeah, and a key period, isn't it? You don't want to be adrift, and more positively, a good series of results, and you start pulling away.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had a good November and confidence was high, but we want to try and build some momentum where we're getting consecutive results and try to build. And again, like, we're just trying to focus on what we do in the building, and us as players know how important this period is.